ottaa Spotify kiinni, niin ei tule heti jotain copyright-claimia. Joo, eilen meni läpi se Dandara. Niin ajattelin sitten tässä jatkaa D-kirjainta eteenpäin. Ja siellähän on semmonen peli tulossa kun The Darkside Detective. Jonkinlainen moderni point and click peli vissiin. Ehkä tähän väliin olisin kaivannut jonkun semmosen bum ammutaan kaikki aivot nolliin peli, mutta no. Mission on mission ja järjestyksessä pelataan. Paitsi että mähän pelaan silleen, että semmoset sarjat mä pelaan sit vikana, missä on useampi osa, että mä pelaan tämmöset niinku yksittäiset pelit läpi eka. Kun näitä on kertonut tänne vuosien saatossa, niin säätänästi. Tämänkin mä oon muista joskus pelannut läpi. Okei, toi joku Solvet. Saaks nää muokattua silleen, että kun mä reset game tuot, yes. The game has been reset. Hey. No, I don't want to quit the game. Ai tästäkö ei pääse enää taaksepäin sitten. Okay. Malice in Wonderland. Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dewey is there with further details. Start investigation. Malice in Wonderland. Officer Dewey. Whoa, I almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Dewey, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. Tästä tietää, että se on hyvä huumori. Tää on vähän nollataulupeli, koska tää on niin läpäksi tehty. Tietää nyt. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked out a little. Ja Deweystä tulee mun suosikkihahmo, mä pystyn nyt jo sanoa se. So what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No teeth. Chief Scully. Onko se Dana Scullyn näköinen pomo? 7 year heti eka tommonen viit. Okei, Alice in Wonderland, Malice in Wonderland. Niin siinä on heti eka populaarikulttuuriviittaus. Sitten se ehkä Chief Scully on vähän niinku taas X-Files. Tässä varmaan droppaillaan sitten popkulttuuria ihan sikana. 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap. I mean the kind of case you're into, detective. Eli jos tää on spooky crap, niin onks tää sit Mulder? Vähän niinku tää McQueen. Great, let's get started. Squad car. Our trusty squad car. I like to call it the Popomoto. Popomoto on söpö nimi. Popomoto on se... Mitä kieliä tässä? François Deutsch. Ei mitään hyvää. Tässä ei vissiin ole mitään semmoista niinku salkkuvalikkoa. I like to call it the Popomoto. After you, detective. You know, whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Mennään sisään. Roy Jones. Officer Dewey, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes is finest. Twin Lakes, Twin Peaks, no niin. Tässä on kyllä vähän semmoista Agent Cooper-näköä myös, että silleen. Hallway. Mistä täältä pääsee niinku pois tästä talosta? Mistä me tultiin? No en tiedä. Painting. Nice schooner. Haha, you dummy. It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. Schooner is a sailboat, Dewey. Damn, Dewey. You're one damn funny guy. Whoa, these folks must be millionaires. Ashtray. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, detective, I am rarely around my kid. So, how can I help you, detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll level with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly, a tedious age. So I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Where were you last night? Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an Oota nyt. Se tulee. Alibi. Vittu kui vaikea lausua. Alibi. Meinas tulla semmosia väännöksiä tosta, että ei juman kautta. Jotain alibi. Mä menisin sanoa alibi. No niin. Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay your salary. Vanha kunnon verotaktiikka. They also pay for the cell and questioning room I'm going to have Dewey here take you to. Fine. Call this number, they'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, Bells. Fond memories. I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? You received item. Matches. I've taken up enough of your time, and I've nothing further to say, detective. Kindly leave me be. Mitäs not matches? Tuolta. These are from Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. This kid didn't win out on the father stakes. Oh no, not on my watch. That's a rookie mistake. Okay, hallway vai upstairs? Mennään hallway. Living room. Onko se toi, missä me oltiin? Joo. Closet. Study. Ja siinä kaikki. Chandelier. One of those crystals is worth more than we get paid in a year. We could take one. You passed the corruption test. Well done, detective. Vittu mä rakastan tätä duulia hahmoa nyt. Does it seem odd to you that these folks don't have a kitchen or bathroom? The recession hit us all hard, Dewey. Damn. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Shame. I thought I'd finally found out something interesting about you. What? I'm interesting. Whatever you say, detective. Damn. Kunnon vittu servaus tostakin. Mennään klosettiin. Box of junk. A black light bulb. May as well take it. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clothes and fat beats. Then we get ourselves a good night. A good night is finding this kid. Black light bulb. That's a rookie mistake. All the other junk is useless junk. Did you follow me into this closet? You may have needed backup. Leave me alone. Study. Locked. I wonder where I'd find a key. Väsytöntä tulee toi grandfather's cookie. Seems like a bad idea to me. Yeah. Upstairs. Attic. Flowers. A place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Telephone. What an odd place for a telephone. They must have run out of places to draw. Put it. Hieno metaviittaus. Pelintekijän tämän 4. seinän rikkominen. Daughter's bedroom, master bedroom. Voidaanko me nyt soittaa tonne putiikkiin? I'd better check Roy's alibi. Yellow. Is this Bell's? Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Busty Bell's Boson Bordello. Busty Bell's Bond. Mä olisin halunnut kuulla ton Bondakin jutun. Yes, would have been enough. I'm a thorough woman. No question left unanswered. No desire unfulfilled. No fantasy unexplored. No, I get the picture. Are you sure? I could send you one if you'd like. Was a Mr. Roy Jones in your establishment last night? Couldn't say. Client confidentiality. Identities are concealed, sometimes in masks. This is police matter. I'm Detective Francis McQueen. Frankie McQueen? Oh, the Darkside division. Yes. Tell Dewey I say hello. I'm glad the screen resolution doesn't let you make out that I'm blushing. Happy to help a friend of Dewey's. Yep, Roy Boy was in here last night. Roy Boy. Some questions even a badge won't get you answered. Okay, no se olisi ja. That's all I need for now. If you find yourself needing anything else, just pop on by. Check Roy's alibi. Ei meidän attikille pitänyt mennä. Mrs. Jones, jumala. Teddy, Mrs. Jones, Dewey, Mantry, Pony, Drawers, Pens. Jutellaanko? Hello, can I ask? My baby is gone. Can you tell me about... she just disappeared. My baby. Is there anything? You have to find her. Goodbye. Find her. Teddy, tell me where she is, bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. Stupid. Know nothing, bear. This is a lot of pink. I think I'd have run off too. To Dewey. A drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put an APB. No, Dewey, don't do that. Hey, I know that 3. It owes me $5. Aha, selvä. I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. Oh man, Dewey. This is no time for art, detective. Black light, this looks useful. You received item black light marker. Oh no, not on my watch. That's a rookie mistake. I don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. Okay. Se oli vähän niinku siinä. Master bedroom. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. She seems like a sweet kid. Niin ne kaikki sanoo. Don't worry, we'll find her, detective. That nanny is beautiful. Ask her if she's single, you know, as part of the investigation. A waterbed. Very fancy. Looks like something has been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. A strange page. It's a peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. The label says for use under blacklight. The blacklight book for blacklighting things. Näitä voi vielä yhdistellä. Okay. Family photo. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. Drawers. Seems impolite to go rifling around in somebody's drawers uninvited. Aha. Tell me about Alice, Nanny McFiend. She is spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. What's a nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No, sir. How long have you been working for the Jones? Joneses, detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. Is now really the best time? It's always a good time for grammar. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. Say, you're the nanny. The very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have keys for the various rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. May I have the key to the study then? Sure, there's nothing incriminating in there, anyway. Goodbye, we're done here, for now. I'll get back to work, and nothing else. Nothing else under there. Vähän epäilyttävän oloinen nanny. Mennäs Attiku. Mikä se on se jätkä, joka laulaa Instagramissa? Attiku, Attituvan joku. Ihan vitukova. Just a bunch of forgotten memories. Paint thinner. Fell when the shelf gave away. Not much left in now. Syös tulee. That's a rookie mistake. Paint cans. Those look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. Broken lamp. May not be broken after all. Just a blown bulb. I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. What the hell? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Eipä. Boxes. A box marked Anne's Broken Dreams. I don't like the look of this detective. I'd have gone with glowing green myself. It's creepier. Jeesus. Looks like this gave way recently, spilling paint thinner all over the wall. The pattern on the wall looks washed out in places. I wonder what would happen if I redrew it. Joo. Käydäänkö siellä studiossa? Studio. Locked, I wonder. And hey, presto, we're in. Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. Se on ihan totta kyllä. Lantern. An old oil lantern. Seems to have some oil left too. Dog statue. This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. Bookshelf. Nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at in some time. For shame. Magazine stock. His magazine collection. Jeez, this guy's obsessed with jugs. A Jugs Weekly. Another lovely pair. Hey, I just realized that there are only 2 seats in this entire house. Don't be daft, Dewey. There are more. They're just off camera. You can never trust a man who owns too many books, that's what I say. How many books are too many? 6? And how many books do you own? I don't feel comfortable with this line of questioning. Juma äijä. Kyllä se on enemmän kuin 6. Tosta ei saa mitään okkulttikirjaa. Ainakaan vielä mukaan. Pystyykö tähän juttelemaan enemmän? Mr. Jones, there seems to be an evil doorway in your attic. Just as well you're here then, go arrest it. It's trespassing. I'm sorry? You heard me. Arrest it. I want to press full charges. Asia kunnossa. Oliko se grandfather clockille tehdä jotain? Vai onko se vaan läpän takia tossa? Mä katson mitä mä voisin tehdä sillä. Mennään sinne huoneeseen. Itse asiassa ei ollut tämä. Mitäs tää juttelee siitä? What can you tell me about the demonic doorway in the attic? Nothing. Not a thing. It's nothing to do with me, that's for sure. I was here the whole time. Okei, epäilyttävää. Osaaks tää kertoa siitä mitään? There's a creep. Have you found her? Have you found my baby? Not yet, but I want to ask. You have to find her, please. Find my baby. My baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right. Okay, to the attic. Sitten. Okay, I seem to have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. Mitä mun pitää tehdä? Täällä on jotain tämmösiä. Mitä hitsin piippulla? Pitääkö toi tehdä tohon? Ei. Ei. Niin, joo, nyt mä tiedän. Pitää tän mukaan mennä. Tarvitaan toi. Toho. Toi. Ja toi. That should be it. Great. Maybe now is a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Even I'm not foolish enough to go in there with no light. That would be more useful if it were lit. I should probably light this thing, you know, just in case. Lit lantern. Okay, Dewey, let's do this. No offense, detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll stand guard out here. Alright. Boxes. A box marked baby's first cult robes. Nice. The label says old milk circa 1880. Why would you store that? Pile of junk. Don't look in there, mister. That's where the three-eyed rats hide. Oh, cool. Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yep. Good, I'm hungry and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Crash. Bang. Not so fast, detective. First Dewey. That idiot, I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm going to trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, they're getting trapped in the Darkside's version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself up here. I figured it'd be best to lay low until you had gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. What kind of a cop would give up on a missing kid? Most of the TLPD. Sadly, fair. So that's what this is, an inheritance scheme. You have to admit it's a fairly perfect crime. It is, actually. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. Once Dewey wakes, you and your scheme will be done for. Good point. I just have to get you to drag him into here with you. Come on. Okay, drag your friend in here, and no funny business. I can't go back through, I'll have to think of something else and fast. I'm scared, mister. It'll be okay, kiddo. Don't waste time trying to sweet talk to your way out of this. I knew those paint buckets were heavy enough to knock someone out. It's paint thinner, it thins paint, not evil nannies. Nyt jos sillä... Minun pitää tehdä, mä kaadan ton päälle tuolla. That's a rookie mistake. Have a taste of your own medicine. No! Well, that's that problem solving. Hieno sanaleikki. Come on, Alice, let's wake up Dewey so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. So, the kid got into the nanny stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic. The Darkside. But that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes. Shame that the nanny was certifiable, she was a looker. Dewey, she was dabbling in the dark arts. With a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world. Kidnap their kid and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. I wonder where the nanny get the occult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. Case for another day, I guess. First of all, we have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Case closed. No ihan hauska tommonen lepponen pikkunen keissi. Tome alone. Dewey suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Ame tolone. Tome alone. Okei, vähän demon tynkää. Okay, what's the case, Dewey? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here. Oh, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you try to do justify this department. Let's get this over with. Statue. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library. It was where the mayor kept her line collection. Alright, that clears that up. So, black. This is a library. What a helpful black. Squad car. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh, sharp even. Miksi sanonut popomoto? Popomoto. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. No mennään sisästä. Fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dewey, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? Nope. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm and, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? A silence sign. Shh. These Brownouts seem like they'd make for frustrating reading conditions. Elevator. Library. Plant. From a certain angle it looks like Dewey has crazy hair. Cool. Office. Is this your to read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Librarian. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted, you know, the usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I look into it. Do or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. What books did Dewey borrow? He had Rules to Rave to Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. And the law. What is it and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book. Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Guylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. Oh man! What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting. What? It sounds awful, detective. Dewey ei arvostanut reverse vampire story. If you need anything else, I'll be here unless I'm not. I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. Nyt mä rakastan Deweytä. Mennään ohviseen. Coat rack. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. Me saatiin putton. A button from an old coat. Great evidence, Dewey. Bin. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Nice. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Guylight. Guylight. Funny, kyllä kova toi Doris. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Even the lamp is flickering. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. Never know when I needed to cut something in half or a lazy approximation of half. Scissors. Scissors. Safe for cutting, not safe for running with. I really enjoy the access to the secret areas this job gets us. Staff only, not on our watch. Ihana ihminen toi Dewey, se on niin innoissaan elämän pienistä jutuista. Varmaan sitten elevaattori. Leikkaa sun kirjat paskaksi. Come on Frankie, you can do better than that. Note elevator. Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire and ironically the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Cool. The button for the 4th floor is missing. Tetraphobia. Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Hyvä kun tossa on toi... I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Hyvä kun tossa lukee, että horror suoraan. Toi on respa. Mennään skifi ja fantasy ja children. What odd leaves that plant has. That's just a dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Cool. A statue. Don't blink. Okay. Mennään vaikka Skifi Fantasia-osastolle. Swords and Shield. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside bailiff and his squire Dewey. No ehkä. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. Then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks, that's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminium is coming off. That could be useful. You received item metal strip. Thin sheets of foil. This should make the button conductive. Fantastic obit. Drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Hauke tommosen kirjan. Doctor Who's string adventures through grammar and structure. Space hike. Boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to woo a Wookiee. Mass defect. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains. Blasters, blasters, blasters and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astro trolls. Fantastic op. Nyt ne alkaa alusta. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. You received item Old Library Card. The library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. Chessboard. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking Trots pieces though. Ne liikkuu itekseen. Fantasy books. Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. Ei moni boys. The Library of Books. Dragon Ageism. The Witcher. Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. Fantastic Geese and Where to Find Them. Glum Tales of the... Niitä oli vain vähemmän. I never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Get me a raise? Varmaan saa sen nappi kiinni nyt tähän. This should work, but I'd need to find somebody with the skills to wire it up. Dewey, wire it up. I get why they're called elevators when they're going up, but shouldn't they be called descenders when going down? Huh? I clever. Little Devon, what about this one? The words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities, feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. Why your parents don't love you. Hyvä kirja. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Hyviä lastenkirjoja. Little and Big Pooh save the day. No se kuulosti oikeasti ihan nykyaikaiselta lastenkirjat. Maybe it is your fault. Sopiva avioero lapsille. Little Billy and the Crushed Dreams. Baby's first hangover. Why your parents don't love you. Se lähti alusta. Nobody, not one person needs kids to be talking like there's somebody invisible with them. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. A, B, C, as easy as 4, 5, 6. Vitu hyvä laulu. Ventti. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Teddy, you look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Toi on sit Teddy sieltä. Eikö ookin? Mä leikkaan sen saksi. Floating book. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing. Mä leikkaan sen saksi. Dinosaur. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. A Viewmaster, I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Viewmaster. An old film viewing toy. Come on, Frankie. Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. A guide to baby safe shots. Daddy's little disappointment. Bad baby incites a riot. No niin justis. Terve. Saksilla toi irti. Let's go. Tätä plan B. Okei, täällä ei ehkä ole mitään nyt vielä. Mikäs sit? Reading room hobby. Painting. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Tuolla on hobby, DIY ja reading room. Detective McQueen. Oh, hello miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Onks toi Raxa? Raxa. Oh, hello. My name's Raxa. I'm here to study the strange goings on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff on purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Kiitti. Raxa. So, ghost hunting, a detective? That's classified. Oh, oops. Cause there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you know this then. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So, what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Raxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Ei täältä ole mitään. Microfilm room. Do you think there is such a thing as megafilm? Niin kuin me ollaan mikrofilmihuoneessa, niin kuin megafilmi. Vittu jätkä. Why would anyone have so many feelings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Miksi mä sanoin feelings, kun siinä onkin filings? Tästä ei tule yhtään mitään. Box of microfilm. It's radiating energy like Raxa said. I think that may be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I need to find another way to do so. No. The film is too big. It's a square peg round hole situation. Computer, let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Okei, tossa ei voi tolle ite laittaa. Leikataan tuolta vähän. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider Mods Do It Again. Upea joukkueen nimi. Do It Again sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at the city library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, down, left, right. Konami code. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this case. What the... hello. Who are you and how did you get here? Alistair Crowley, moi jumalauta. I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, O knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what, I don't even know how to explain this. What was all that again? Yeats, secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. Why are you holding that Viewmaster and who are you talking to? Actually, we both know it's best if you don't try and explain, as you were Detective Nut Job. It's still broken, but thankfully I don't need it now. This box of microfilm has gotten me into enough trouble for one day, thanks very much. Tuohon tarvitaan salasana. Aha, Yeats. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another. Another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat. The very same. I knew he lurked here but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room. Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Why are you wearing a Viewmaster, Detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. Okei, nyt mä kuljen noin naamallani. Sit vissiin. Hoppi. Hoppybooks. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nether sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with. Volume 3. Viittaaks toi... Okei, joo, menee toistepäin. Se on viittaus lasipurkkivideo. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective, the inspectioning investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Hardwood and where to find it. Turning... DIY books. Blanking with Blinkman. One of mine, that. Gale Blinkman. What's it about? Laying hardwood floors, part of a series, it were. I see they also have Plunking with Blinkman, Blanking with Blinkman, and Plunking with Blinkman. I think I see a theme here. Brand synergy, ain't it? Why no Blinking with Blinkman? Oh, that. That's in adult section, if you catch my meaning. Oh god. Mannequin, he looks like he's jumping. You'd jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. I don't see why we're sticking around here, Detective. You couldn't wait until I picked up the clue to say that. Sometimes I feel like you don't see me as anything more than a ha-ha sidekick. Mistähän sä oot? Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. A tube of hobby glue. Sticky library card. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags and his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works. This guy. Jeez. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Gale, are you an author too? I don't recognize you. But not like you on toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With right gear I could. I'd need a new button, mind. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see, looks like it'll do the job. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. Alright, sehän ratkesi kivasti. Just a sticky library card. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Kay. Happy to help. It were fun doing some useful game. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized. So no. Haastatut oikeuteen. Okei, onks tänne Skifiin tullut jotain haamuja? Oh. Little Devil. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. Enid Blyton. What's it about? It's the story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Brothers, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others, occultists, horror writers and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Okei. Kukas täällä? Adams, Douglas Adams. I read your detective books wonderfully over the top. Se ei sen enempää halunnut puhua. Mennäänkö me sitten tonne 4? Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. Window. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. Book cart, a collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur if you ever catch one, The Internet and Other Fads, Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum, and MMO Accountancy, Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. Jesus, that's one heck of a view of the city. I can't see anything through this Viewmaster. I won't tell anyone if you want to take it off. I will, but not just yet. Edgar Allan Poe. You better make teenage girls whimper, Howie. H.P. Lovecraft. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common clichés, your penny dreadfuls lack true horror. At best, spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead, trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah, you're an infuriating man. AB, from Access to Zero Oxygen, a murderer's primer. He's behind you, Animal Allotment. Stephen Dukes, The Ankle Biters. Bemoaners from Beyond the Grave. Alibi Soup. The Butler did it. The Dead Person Murders. Calvin ate a cop. Did you kill them? I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you too. You were out last time. Very Dark Places, an illustrated the Compendium of Inept Deaths. They're not the scariest sounding of books, are they? I think I might have had an accident. Everyone's guilty. The Fast Car Killers. The Followers. Erroneous Castrations. The Diary of Evelyn Snokes, the girl who chokes. Everyone's guilty. Haunted Place. They've gone to buy poison. Gasp. How they all died. Goodness me, he's dead. Henry Hamfist, the Punch to Death champion of 1934 biography. Hamfist. It Kills, Just Quit, Jugular Wounds, an illustrated story. Guide to journaling your own death. I touched its face. Jobs you're not good enough for. It Kills. Lemons for every meal. The Kickboxing Cult. The Lackluster Murders. Cannibal Carnival. Late Train Made Me Late. Life Robber. Murder. Ninja Zombies and other terrible crossovers. More, mikä se oli? Never Look in the Fridge. Madman kills a person. No, don't do it. Nanny nightmare. Map to murder. Morals? No thanks. The pain giver. Places to die in. Places to not die in. The origami massacres. The pain giver. Origami massacres. The quick killings. The rash that wouldn't clear. Quickly hide. The revenger. Q666. Stabfest 6. Everywhere snakes. Tomorrow the world implodes. Scary Book Volume 4. The Trundling. The Underwhelmer. Vivian's Hatchet. Vet's Revenge. Where's Waldo's Body? Semmoinen olisi hieno kyllä oikeesti Vanity Kills. Semmoinen kirja Where's Waldo's Body. They yearn for blood. X marks the victim. Unzip the body bag. Sairasta. The yogurt vat drownings. Zesty recipes for evidence disposal. Okei, nyt on kaikki luettu. Poe, what's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Brighton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait, right here, and not a peep. Tämä tehdään sticky Libra-cardilla. Candle. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. Okay. Minä respawn. Why is the window onto the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. Nyt on kyllä tiukka täti. Pitääks mun kiristää tätä jotenkin? Sci-fi. Hei, tänne tuu Pratchett. Terry Pratchett. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. Thanks, not you. Oh. Mitäs sitten, kun tänne tuu tämmönen Pratchettin poikakin? Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that will stop their bickering. Tää näkee kans noin haamut. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest dreadfulest books ever written. Ai niin, hei se! Pitääkö se viedä se... Reverse Vampire -tarinakirja sinne? Ota se. Ei. Tonne se tulikin. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help. So, Dewey, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? If you need anything else, I'll be here unless I'm not. Mutta varmaan tästä kuva. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. The things I do for this job. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. Tyylikäs on. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Oh, well then, here you go, Paul. Paul? My name is Paul. Like it says on the card. My card. Paul. Trashy novel. Milo Stephenson's reverse vampire novel, Guidelight. Even holding it makes me ill. Onne. Kattokas tätä. Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written. And it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah. Reverse vampire, blah blah blah. Love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Aye? Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts to loose ends. Varmaan se Enid Blytoni lähtee vetää. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you want this wild thing, but I did promise here. Lovecraft novel. Oh, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. The indescribable rending things that rend indescribably sounds about right. Kuulostaa just Lovecraftilta kyllä. You have your rotten book, now leave me alone. Ja mitäs mä toilla kirjaa nyt sitten? Again, I say that you said, and I, sir, shall not converse while Crowley lurks awaiting a slip of my tongue. You may have the book, sir, but I shall never tell you how to enter the dark place where the heebie-jeebies lay in wait. Not while Crowley skulks around seeking that very info. I met your friend, Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Save, search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of a workaround. Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Let's see what we can find online. Tämähän on jo päästetty tuskistaa. Anna mulle internet access. Jotenkin. Sama pin koko ajan. Kun ei tää ota mitään täältä kyllä tälleen. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. Ihan siisti kyllä. Mitäs sitten tehdään? Mitä niille kahdelle pitää näille tehdä? Nää ei paljon puhu. Mitäs helkuttia? Mä sain, että joku tavara nyt on niinku jäänyt ottamatta jostain. Tälle ventille pitää salettiin tehdä jotain. I always loved trains and trams, not monorails though, thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. Asia kunnossa. Jossakin on nyt jotakin. Entäs mä annan tolle tän? Come on Frankie, you can do better than that. Raksha, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in to steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. The password for Doris internet block 1234. Aika kova. Here you go. I'm a ghost, I can't type that in myself, but you can use the internet. That's ghost for you. Mysterious a lot. Let's see what we can find online. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want, no restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on the way out. Ajako vänkkä. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clear now. Well, clear is maybe not the term I'd used. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dewey? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Ei ole ihan intuitio tämä. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section, a bit too godless for my tastes. A Lovecraft novel, you say? Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right, we pull this and... Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif if I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again. You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Spooky doorway, Detective McQueen, what is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's guide to the popular wizard game. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for modern rituals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? The Necronominom, Cyclopean Cookbook. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. A brief history of time magic. The art of pentagram drawing. Se olisi tullut yläasteen pulpettiin hyötykäyttöön toi pentagrammin piirtämisen opettelukirja. A guide for syncing your coven with the moon. Okei, mitäs tää kaikkea sitten on? Exposed wiring. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. A ritual book. Copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch. Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. Mut katollehan se meni. Baseball cap. What a strange thing to find here. No eikö sä ota sitä? Skull. Normal library fare. This. A small and heavy skull with the engraving killed in Taiwan. Vittu. The periodic table of secret magic elements. The bumper catalog of magical components. This one is just squiggles. I can't make anything useful out. The definitive guide to demon identification. Love in your coven. Occultism for nuns. Sherry, Mary Shelley, Frankenstein. So, what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. Thanks. Crawl space, a small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. I hope this works. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Crash! Now to find where that landed, hopefully without having caused any damage. Ota se baseball cappi siitä. Satana. I think I hate my job. Älä nyt duuli. Hyvin menee. Tonne satana katolle pitäis päästä. Eikö se tippunut tänne? Librarian Doris. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I liked them, cause now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dip tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure, that's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into the book. You need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dewey, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. It's raining, man. In hindsight, that was dangerous. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. You blighter, that could have killed me. Except that you're already dead. Police brutality, that's what this is. Happy enough to become a blood wolf. I sure am, mister. Can't wait to do all kinds of scout blood wolf. All kinds of blood wolf things. I've already started reading about them. Skulking in bushes, wiretapping, reading alien binary. You fit right in. Kova toi ei voi kutsua partiolaisiksi sitten, niin blood wolf, verisuudet. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. This is why I end up with overdue fees. Every time I bring a book back, I end up on the roof in the rain. Who wouldn't avoid that? I get up to adventures when you're not around, you know. I don't just cease to be cause Frankie McQueen's having a night in. Darkside detective. It should be called the occult officer. I'm going to climb the ladder now. Climb! Probably for the best. So climb the ladder. More of that wiring from the secret room and it leads to the roof. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? Nope. Yes. How come so much of our work is done at night and in the rain? Se kuuluu asia. That storm looks like it's getting nastier. I hope this works. Sometimes I wonder if the people of Twin Lakes know how often we save their bacon. I've never saved any actual bacon. I got a cat named Bacon out of 3 once. An example to us all, Dewey. An example to us all. Junction box, that's some bullshit. So, what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible. Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit, then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Ei. Pitäisikö mun niinku päästä tänne? Tuolta toi poikittain tuohon. Poikittain, ei pystypäin. Ouch, my hand. Look, detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. What are you at lurking up there behind the storm? Trixie Moon. Now that the sky has cleared up, it's quite a nice night. I should close the book before I got the dog Doris. Okei, tarvitse tehdä mitään sitten sen kummemmin, okei. Drunk's field detective, though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dewey, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We've an agreement then, Doris. You don't fine me for having the books, I don't shoot the kid for entering the vault, I go back to business, son's haunting. You should also get the wiring fixed. Ah, fine. Come on, Dewey, let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dewey. See you there, Devon. Case closed. Se oli vähän pitempi kaase. Disorient Express. Dewey has called me to the subway station to deal with an emergency. Detective, you're here. I came as soon as you called. What's the case? Case? No, I just needed a ride. Station's closed. Closed? Yeah, some spooky train is blocking the platform. Anyway, let's go. A spooky train? Yep, spooky train. Anyway, we'd better get going or we'll be late to work. Dewey, it's a spooky train. We're the Darkside division. Do you not think... I try not, that's detective work. Kova vastaus. Let's go have a look then. Fine, but if we miss the free donuts at work, you're buying. Popomoto. Are you sure we can't just go to work? I need to get my morning nap in. Let's get on with this waste of time, nothing happening here investigation then. Station sign. I can't say I'm surprised to find that something strange is happening here. 666 Street. Subway stairs. Siinä sit. tää niinku pois? Toi on exit. Toi on barrier. Se jostain syystä... Graffiti. Not as dumb as your grammar, kid. Yeah, kid. Cops is dumb. Tickets. Seems to be working, but I have no cash. Time to put this badge to work and make use of my police privileges. Do you use the subway often? No. Before we had the squad car, I tended to take taxis. Cough. Snot. Cough. What? What? Did you say something just then? What? Me? No. Ai että mä rakastan duita. We'd probably best check this place out properly before leaving, okay? Niin mä pääsen vain yhteen suuntaan. Sorry detective, the barrier is broken, we have to crawl under it. Can't we at least jump over? No, the insurance for jumping was too high. We're only cleared for a slow crawl. Being a cop is nothing like television promised it would be. Busker. Mitäs Busker soittelee? Anki Sam don't want you to know about the truth I'm here to show, so it makes me frown. When I smell me a pig and his dumb sidekick come to shut me down. Sidekick isn't the word. Poetic license. Pig. Poliisit on sikoja. See, it's just spooky, generically spooky, nothing special about it. Let's go get donuts. Dewey is glowing. Maybe it's pregnant. Wait, conductor, do you have a ticket, sir? Sorry, who are you? Train's conductor, sir. Right, you look at that. Ghostly, sir. That I do. That I do. Are you a ghost? Not at all, sir. Ghosts are blue, for one, and they can't be seen, not without the proper equipment. No, we're from the Darkside. Then what are you doing here? Train stuck, sir. Doing my job to keep the passengers safe while this gets rectified. Rectified? Yes, sir. I'm sure those boys from the Brightside division are looking into it right now. Brightside division? Brightside division. Right. Why are you here? As I said, sir, train stuck. Not sure what caused it. Likely a problem with the tracks, sir. Would have to see inside the control rooms to be sure, but I can't leave my post here. Ticket? Thought not. I'm afraid I have to ask you solids to leave. Did you just call us solids? Certainly not, sirs. I wouldn't be throwing around language like that. Voi meitä kiinteitä. There's something about this green, transparent and eerie train that suggests it's not meant to be here. Oh shit. Security camera. I'd wonder if this camera caught any useful footage, but I can see that the working light is painted on. Janitor car. A plunger, but without the plungy bit. So a stick then. Thanks. 2 more of these and I can have a mediocre juggling act. Nice. Seems that's the last of the sweet janitor card goodies. Control room bin. There seems to be something in here. Receipt. A glowing green receipt that says for pickup. I can't read much else on it. Täältä ei pääse eteenpäin enää. Drip. That water smells funky. It's sewer water, Dewey. That's no excuse for poor hygiene. Toilets by control room. And control. The control room is locked. For now. Dewey. Oh, come on, detective. You know as well as I do how these things go. Hyvä läppäineksen lukee sitä. I need to get my eyebrows plucked. Rat. Rat. This is the rat. Cubicle. Spooky hoverer. Shack. Hi there. Oh, sorry, the door was unlocked. Yeah, lock's broken. I have no feet to hold against it. Right, well, I'll leave you to it. Whoa, hold up, Daddy-o. I'm in a bit of a funky situation. Maybe you could help me out. Oh, and what is it? Stall has no toilet paper, Daddy-o. And I'm a cat that needs him some. Yeah, sure, we can look. Okay. I'm in a bit of a bind, Daddy-o. Ja toi sanoo toi Dewey tässä. I don't feel comfortable with any of this. You and me both, Daddy-o. Rat. Okay, what on earth is that? Not sure, but I think we should send it back to wherever it came from. Not use. You could say that it is in tentacle on staying where it is. I need to find something to push it down with. That's some lazy graffiti. I'll always put in more effort when attacking the subways. What? You heard me, narc. You heard me, narc. Kova. I've heard of sewer gators, but sewer cephalopods will go down a treat on my conspiracy blog. You have a conspiracy blog? Yeah, doilluminati.com. I write about important stuff like the world lizards, crop dusting, and how the moon is fake. The moon is fake? Oh yeah, not only did we not land there, but there doesn't even exist. Who would lie about that, and why? The moon people, from the real moon, behind the fake one. Why don't you write more about the stuff we see? Sure, who'd care about a boring old train when there are moon people filling our heads with lies? Hyvä pointti. What are you gonna do, detective? I don't know. I need to find something to force him down with. My gut says no. That noise reminds me of my career since I was assigned to the Darkside division. Hey, creepy or not, nobody deserves to be stranded without toilet paper. Cheap sandpaper cleverly disguised as toilet paper. Why do you always follow me into these tight spaces? Well, you know what they say about friends in tight spaces. Nope, me neither. Just a rat. Rat. This is the rat. Se ehkä pitää jotenkin. It wouldn't be a dodgy underground bathroom without a flickering light. It also wouldn't be a secret rave venue. What was that? Nothing, detective. The duo on kyllä kova. Äijä käy reiveissä. Tää käilee metroa ja muuten vaan on poliisina tää. Here we go, guy. Sorry to leave you hovering for so long. Far out, daddy-o. Here, take this coin as thanks. Occult coin. An evil-looking coin about the size of a quarter. Saadaanko me siellä lippu? Potkaisepa duuli toi nyt sisään. Ihan oikeesti. Kun haluat kuitenkin. There's not a chance in hell that this will work. Oh, right. Of course. You received an item. Ticket. Train ticket I purchased with the strange coin that Darksider gave me. Do you have a ticket? I do have a ticket. Oh, you do? Only it's just that you look a little... Don't get offended, sir, but you look a little healthy. Anyway, please hand it over when ready, sir. There's something about this screen. Hey. Any idea what this is? I know what it's not, sir. It's not a ticket on this train. Here you go, one ticket. Fine, on you go then, I suppose. Party guy. I like your glasses. Duh. They're my party goggles. On your way to a party? Always, darling. Every place is party place when I have my goggles on. And I always have my goggles on. Even here now, we party on the train. Okay. Kuyo. Hippie gal. Well, hello there. Hiya. Where are you off to? I was on my way to San Frankensteincisco, obviously, but then we got stuck here. This place is terrifying. How so? Well, for a start, there's not a single screaming beast in the sky, nobody's being followed by shadow men, and nothing is on fire. Nothing. Maybe you're not the girl for me. Everyone here is so sick looking. They're not sick, they're transparent, I can see right through them. I've always been impressed with your scrutiny skills. Granny! Nanny Dooley, is that you? Sorry dearie, I'm Granny Gooey. You do look like my little Patrick, though. My name's Patrick, too. Did you also like games of I Spy as a child? I did. I spy with my little eye the coming of the end, the world eating itself, rivers of gore flooding the streets. I don't know this version of the game. Oh, seeing the end times was little Patrick's favorite. Kova. Tiedättekö te kukaan tästä mitään? Oh, thank you, dear, but I don't take young men's unsolicited phone numbers anymore. Recognize this? I think it's called a receipt, but I'm not sure. I live off the barter system. Oh, darling, I don't buy anything from that ugly store. Get it away from me. Ah, Darkside portal. It appears we found our number one suspect for all these strange goings on. You have the right to remain silent when questioned. Anything you say or do may... Dewey, what are you doing? Reading its rights. And how exactly do you intend to arrest it? With my handcuffs, obviously. Top marks for enthusiasm, Dewey. Did you ever see that documentary about cannibals that live in the subway tunnels? Nope. Me either, which I regret right now. Dewey, there are no cannibals in the subway. You don't know that. You didn't see the documentary. Mäkin haluan nähdä dokumentin jostain metron kannibaaleista. Looks like the purple rift has an accomplice. I'm going to need a second pair of handcuffs. This is one heck of a light show they got going on down here. Dewey, they're portals to the dark side. We're in the dark side right now. Of course it's dark. We're underground. That's probably why they lit it up like this. Agent Max Cream, you look familiar. Does the fire recognize the flame? Does the darkness recognize the shadow? Does the storm recognize the wind? Rain? Damn it, man, I've lost my train of thought. So, you're an agent here, huh? We are all agents of the never-ending hunt, servants of the crawling death void, ministers of the world's cruelty. Well, I'm happy you're doing okay for yourself. Thanks, it's been a lot of hard work and late nights at the office. Any idea what's going on? Interlopers, fiends, fleshy monstrosities, things that should not be have come to pass. Tracks of chaos intertwine. So not much of an idea right now then. Nope. So, receding hairline, how's that treating you? The end comes for us all. Entropy is a cruel mistress. Yeah, let's hope it's from growing up in this weird hole. Ei sitä ole mitään hyötyä. We had all best be going to the places we would best be at. Tiedätkö sä tästä mitään? No thank you. I've already eaten. Ja syö paperia siis. Raxa, finally somebody in authority. Hey. Sorry guy, but you don't know any more than the rest of us. Hi detective, what's going on? Raxa, why are you here? Getting the train home from college. Then we got diverted to wherever this is. Well, we're on the case now, so get comfortable. He means, no, yeah, I get it. Let me know if I can help at all. Will do. Will do. See, these people look healthier. That's because they're alive, Dewey. Playing video games, listening to music, indulging in mind-altering substances. I guess they are living life to the fullest. Raxa, any updates, detective? Still investigating, Raxa. Okay, well, if I can be of help, just let me know. Tiedätkö tästä mitään? Ei. Tiedätkö tästä mitään? Ei. Headphones. Hello. Doo-da-dee. I wonder if he even knows what's going on. Fire extinguisher. In case of fire, pray somebody has refilled the extinguisher. They have not. Conductor. Stay back, monster. Whoa, calm down. Sorry, I thought you were him. Him? The intense man in the tunnel who threatens to arrest and or eat anyone who gets off the train. Arrest or eat? Yep, and I'm not sure who chooses. What's going on here? You're really not him. I don't really know what happened. We left the last station on time, then some weird lights flashed, and now we're here. Wherever here is. Who's this man you keep talking about? He looks a bit like you, only not. Not at all now that I see you. Properly see you. He stalks about outside this train, sniffing for clues and snarling when he sees us. Has he hurt anyone so far? Thankfully no. He seems more menacing than dangerous. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Sorry about the mix-up earlier. Waster. Hey dude, we've been on this train for ages. What's going on? Because I keep seeing floating green people. I think I indulged a little too much this morning. You probably shouldn't tell me that I'm an officer of the law. Far out, dude. I should probably stay with these people, make sure they're okay. You're tired from walking through the tunnels, aren't you? Stop using your Sherlock powers on me. Ghost Cop. Ei saatana, tää on ihan peikuudesta. Sing me a song, buddy. What, you're the busker, not me. That's how buskers work here, tourist. Tiedätkö tästä mitään? Those look like lyrics to a song I once wrote. Beautiful. Brings a tear to the eye. What with the memories it stirs of my childhood spent playing cops and convicts on the Isle of Screaming Tar. Tiedätkö tästä mitään? What's all this then? A note from your mom. Huh. Now then. You look like one of those living folk we got plotting about the place right now. Officer Dewey? Name's Gooey, Chief of the Brightside Division. Brightside? Division. Specialists. Deal with threats from your neck of the woods, so as to speak. My neck of the woods. And the other world. That which from whence you came, son. I surmise from your appearance that you are a detective, albeit one down on his luck. I presume that being the case, you crossed over to investigate your world's version of this situation. I am. Can you help? No, son, I cannot. This isn't your jurisdiction. You should leave this to professionals and take care of our train back in your own world. Shouldn't you look into that? Jurisdiction, son. Seems like a concept beyond a dangerous maverick such as yourself. Maybe I should slap you behind bars. Siitäkö apua? This is a restricted area. Classified personnel only. Are you a classified personnel? No, I did not think so. On account of myself and Max Scream being the only ones who is. So, unless you is one of us, I suggest you step back, son. Step back. Okay. Ylös. Is this machine crying? Outside. Mold. Dark patch of fuzzy mold. I think it's looking at me. Okei, mä sain hometta tosta. Come get me from the station, he said. Routine, he said. Ass. Debris. Most of the Darkside city appears to be in ruin. Station sign. Trains do not run on time, they run on fuel. Trains will also be late. Some things are universal, I suppose. It hurts my eyes to look at the sky. Subway stairs. Burning barrel. Oh, help, I'm on fire. What on earth? Haha, I'm a burning thrash barrel. I'm meant to be on fire, you gonk. The look on your face. Brilliant. I'm not even... Given how little I know about how this place works, they could sell costumes or turn you into one. Costume shop. Darkside shop. Daily Chronicle. What horrors could possibly make the news here? Mayor points off camera. Damn. Rankkaa settiä. Mikä paikka tämä nyt sitten? Poster. If you look like this man, this might be a mirror. Also, you may be wanted by the police for questioning. Outside. Pirate outfit. Amaze your friends, surprise your enemies, confuse real pirates with this inefficient pirate ensemble. Comes with a free press ganging. Biker outfit. Be a badass biker, bike not included. Are you still a biker without a bike? Be a badass walker. Assuming your ass is bad, either in the dangerous sense or the missing a buttock way, your call. Did you write these adverts yourself? No, sir. Came that way, sir. Good words, ain't they, sir? Wizard outfit. A snarky teenage wizard is welcome anywhere. Well, not so much welcomed as he'll turn up and then he'll be there and it's almost as much hassle to get rid of him as it is to just leave him be. That's my usual party vibe anyway, so 2 thumbs up from me. Punk week. Dress like a punk or a road warrior from the future, or you could wear this and be a, I don't know, carrot. Well, I'm convinced. Sir, I'll ask you mighty nice note but once. Keep your sausage fingers from my money box. Wig and moustache. What's this one? Looks normal enough to me. Normal, sir? Why, that's the very pillar summers are built on, sir. A friend and mentor to those in need, a shoulder to cry on, a person who live in a wood hut with no air conditioning, the legendary camp counselor, sir. Nobody would buy that as a camp counselor. Oh, but they do, sir. It's the moustache, sir. Shows them to be rugged wildermen, suited for the rough and tumble life of a camp counselor. Not for timid folk like you and I, sir. No, sir. Not for shop vendors and coat warmers, nope. An invisible person. Welcome, sir. It's our, that is to say, me and I's pleasure to welcome you to Custom Shop. So that is the name. Your broken sign wasn't very clear. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, my old fella said, and if it is broken, maybe don't fix it anyway, he'd add. Very practical man he was. How can I aid you, sir? Trying to intimidate your direct superior at work, hoping to wow a 6-armed lover, tired of looking like a hobo. Oi! That's our motto. Whatever your shame, spiders got you covered. Okay. One tick, sir. Oh, Miss Biscotti, I does beg your pardon, miss. I should have known. Obvious to me now it is. I'll get your items for you now, miss. Oh, yes, thanks. Then here you go, miss. 1 swim cap. Thanks, I guess. Now I guess I can dress up as Agent Max Scream whenever I want. A bad disguise. If I wore this, I'd look like a poor man's Agent Max Scream, his crappy stunt double. Okay. Time to try this. I can't bring myself to call it a disguise. Time to try whatever this is out, I guess. Do you think, son, that I've not seen my share of disguises? This one is particularly poor. What with partially made up of some fungus and you lacking a certain float transparent quality. Well, it was worth a shot. It was. I wish that agent I was sent was so innovative. I tell you what, son, in you go. Maybe you can solve this thing after all. What about jurisdiction? I'll paperwork up a solution. Now orf you up before I change my mind. Right, thanks. It's full of pictures of you, playing a game, where a tiny pixel man looks in a trash can at pictures of you. Taas tämmöstä 4. seinän rikkomista. Control room. Looks like he hung in there for too long. Upea kissajulista. Who doesn't like having keys? A note saying, she loathes me not. Nice healthy relationship. No siltä se kuulostaa kyllä. Pari terapiaa. All systems operating correctly. Let's not touch anything in case I change that. Okay. Mitäs toaletit? It's nailed shut. Urgh, I hope that barring holds. Looking good, Frankie. I think you let yourself go. The reflection sanoo siis. Shut up, reflection. Wait, what? Mä tääkin vähän napsaan päässä. This place looks familiar. Either that's a clue or there's one lazy artist hanging around here. Oh, the water goes both clockwise and counterclockwise here. Seems to be something stuck in there. That's better. Thanks, I mean flush. Blungerhead. Blonde jerseys. The ultimate accessory in toilet. Debungification. Plunger. Did you just say flush? Nope. You definitely did. I'm a detective. I don't miss things like talking toilets. Oh, you got me. I can talk. Big whoop. Just do your business and move on. I ain't breaking no laws, cop. I'm okay, thanks. But talking toilet, eh? And I thought I had a crappy job. Cut me a break, it pays the bills. Besides, I got dreams, man. I'm gonna be a star. Dreams? I'm gonna be a comedian, man. I wanna hear a joke. As long as they're not too crappy. Everyone's a comedian. Forget it, man. Hey, jätkä suuttu. Seriously, I want to hear one of your jokes. Okay. Why wouldn't Rex bark? He was a goldfish. Kiitos. Back for more. Go on. Why did the guy throw the butter out the window? He wanted to see a butterfly. Ah! Se oli aika hyvä. Can't stay away, can you? One more. What do you call a donkey with the 3 legs? A wonky. No, you call it a donkey. It's physical disability. Disability should have no bearing on how you see it, you monster. Hyvä. Here's one for you. What's green and smelly? It always comes back to toilet humor with you humans. Oh look, Mr. Pottymouth is back. It was just a joke. I forgive you, man. I'd hate to be a party pooper. Ba-doom. I'm here all week. Try the wheel. I'm joking, don't try the wheel. This is a bathroom, not a fancy restaurant. I'm going now. I don't blame you. No, I'm done with this guy. Besides, I have a case to solve. Hitto. Se oli hauskaa chattia. Sitten. Ei mitään tolle. Mitäs Dewey? Ei. Saaks Sue juteltua enemmän? You shall not take it beyond this place. It looks like I have to put this key back until I find some other way to get it past him. Evening, making progress, working on it. Mä en halua... Ei, mä laittaisin avaimenkin tänne. Mun pitää laittaa se avain johonkin. Tonne. Ei. Tänne mä en pääse siellä. I don't think it will find its way to the other side without a guide. Johnnylle pitää antaa. John. Can you flush this to the other side for me? What? You think just because I can talk I'm magical? Sorry man, but you're on your own. Get that away from me. Vittu, John, auta mua. Pitääks mun sitten käydä eka se vessa plunjaamassa ja sitten... Toi hetkeksi tuohon takaisin. Right, you little sucker. Ha, sucker. Tentacles. Very good. I should be helping, shouldn't I? I wonder where the wee fella is now. There's my little wriggly buddy. So this is where I sent you, eh? Hold on to this for me, will you, buddy? When I plunge you, Dave, remember that I plunge you with love. Thanks, Dave. Did you name the tentacle Dave? Don't be jealous, Dewey. You're still my favorite. Alright. That seems to have worked. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Engineer Tam. What? How'd you get in? Tam locked that door from the inside. This is your handiwork, I take it. They shouldn't have fired old Tam for sleeping on the job. Told them he did. His black magic glasses started at midnight and ran through. Morning shifts ain't for old Tam, heavy sleeper he is. Book him, Dewey. I left my book at the station. Can I use these handcuffs instead? Hyvä Dewey. Hieno homma. Get out of there, guy. I've seen what happens if you hang on for too long. What are you talking about? I've seen things, Dewey. Orava vai kissa, kumpi tulee kuoleen tuo. Nice rack. Stop going through the trash. An unexpected but strangely relevant note. Ritual stuff. Looks like this place was the scene of some occultic goings on. The cinnamon candles remind me of Christmas though, which is nice. Old Tam always was fond of Christmas. Pappy used to buy us all trains and Mama gave us voodoo dolls. Magical time of year. Looks like this place was the scene of some occultic goings on. Sama. Computer. Escape. People will think twice about firing old Tam now. They'll think twice about hiring you too. Wait, what? Line 1, power control system. Warning, virus detected. This is some bad hoodoo. Tam must have installed an occult virus on the controls that's causing all these problems. Eject disk. An old floppy disk popped out. This must be how the virus was installed. Could prove useful. Kursed disk. 3.5 inches of innuendo-laden evil. No nyt meillä on toi floppy diski. Stay here, Dewey, and make sure this guy doesn't get away. But then how is old Tam meant to escape? That's the point. Sitten... Pitäisikö mennä Rexan luo? Rexa? Eikö Raxa? Kuka hitto se olikaan? Eikö se ole Raxa? Raxa, think you can make any sense of this? Let me see. Jollain läppärillä, jos jotain floppy diskiä alkaa selaa. Ei toi homma tolleen kyllä toimi. Oh, this is an occult virus. Yeah, I think it's to blame for all that's going on. I can probably talk you through how to make an antivirus on my machine. That's what I was hoping for, thanks. So, what do I do? You need to clean the infection disk sectors. Sounds easy. Not so easy. It's a virus, so each sector you clean will infect those around it. You can also lure the virus from infected sectors onto clean ones, cleaning the infected areas. Why would I do that? To beat the virus. You have to make sure it has nowhere to hide. That will involve tricking it. This sounds harder than I was expecting. Don't worry, I made a backup. Just hit reset if you need me to roll back so you can start again. Thanks. Okay, let's do this. Mä vihaan tämmösiä pussuja. Mä en ikinä osaa keskittyä näihin kunnolla. Toi juttu nyt noihin. Tonne ei saa jäädä yhtä. Oi saatanan yksi tonne. Mä vihaan näitä. Jos mä painan tosta, niin muuttaa noin. Kaikki mihin ne koskee muuttuu. Ei! Näytti ihan tosta. Ei se tuohon keskelle yötä, ei sitten tämmöstä. Vitsi, tätä yksi jää aina. Booyah! Okay, I think that's it. Okay, great. And you're sure this will work? Sure is a strong word when dabbling with the occult, but I think so, yes. Well, if it does, the city owes you big time. Really? Because I'm only on this train due to a mountain of parking tickets. You received antivirus disk. Pitääkö tää käydä nyt kumpaa maailmaa syöttämässä? Tänne ehkä. Uploading antivirus now. America, fuck yeah, siinä oli Amerikan lippu. Great work, detective. You got the trains moving again. Dewey, you understand what just happened here, right? Nope. Let's get this guy to the cells. Painaa vähän se koko dialogin pois. Toivottavasti siinä ei ole kovin paljon enää mitään. Police Farce. Etsikö tämän pelaa vielä tähän? Katsotaan. Case summary. Today's my day away from cases to catch up on paperwork. You ready, detective? Huh? For McNugget's retirement party. The caterer has arrived with the cake. Grab your gift and let's go. Gift? I thought you'd forget. Don't worry, I put your name on my gift. It's from us. Thanks. Globe. When all this Darkside stuff is put to bed, I'm going to see the whole world. Hurry up, cake! This is Twin Lakes FM featuring me, Dick Brickman, bringing you Dick Brickman presents the weather with me, Dick Brickman. It's raining. Tune in later for me, Dick Brickman, presenting Dick Brickman's Tricky Kicks. Featuring me, Dick Brickman. My notes from open cases, the downtown ghoulie man, possibly undead flasher. Mirror chain, a woman appearing in mirrors to other women who look exactly like her. Lycanthropy, a wig made from werewolf hair, which turns others into werewolves when worn. Maybe that should be werewolves. This is my life now. Coat, my trusty coat, goes with everything from shirt and tie to sportswear. I actually don't know what's in these. The keys were lost before this became my office. This computer has been with me since the beginning. The budget won't allow for an upgrade. My folders of weird goings on in Twin Lakes. This was a gift from my old mentor, Sergeant McDesk. No kai me mennään vetään kakkui sitten. My various attempts to file reports for the things I've seen. Water cooler. A glass of cold, refreshing. Nope, this is warm and oddly colored. I don't remember this place being so run down. Why is this broken? Maybe the motor is bust. I'll have a look at this later. Fan motor. There's a magnet in here if I can find a way to pop open the tiny hatch. Bullpen, McKing's office, coffee machine. Nothing beats that first cup of coffee, if only I had a slice of pie to go with. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. You received item, coffee. Java, Sweet Joe, Black Oil, Uncle Moo Moo's, Morning Surprise, the Liquid Viper, coffee. Do you think I'll have my own office someday? I hope so, buddy. I hope so. McKing and the Chief. I guess these are the photos you get when you're married to the mayor. Potter wheel. There's space in here for a potter wheel? It's full of signed pictures of McKing figures. McKing won this for being the best diver on the force. I don't recall anyone else being allowed to partake. Mä sain helmet trophy. Apart from the hole for the air supply, McKing's trophy is actually a working airtight helmet. If I found a tube, I could get this back in action. This one looks homemade. Best at not being McQueen. Best hair on the force. Okay, I'll give him that one. This place is fabulous. One day you could be as important as this. You just gotta get yourself that first case. I solve cases all the time. Arresting a giant marshmallow man isn't a case. It's the result of too much coffee. Fancy chair. Supports backs. Fancy. Täytyy myöntää, että itselläkään ei kovin hyvä se tuolia selälle. His machine has an off button. Impressive. Kato, sen saa pois päältä. Kätevä. Mitäs sitten tehdään? Laitetaan toi Potteri viikin. Okei. Bullpen. Officer Murakami's desk. That guy always has some reason to walk around talking to people instead of doing work. Seems Murakami has set a new high score in whatever he's playing. Damn it, how am I meant to get better than him if you keep making me do work? Tell me that, eh? Headphone wires. Broken wires. Murakami won't care if they're gone. Ai nekö nyt ei käykään. The pressure seems gone. I should fix it before it's needed. Bust fire extinguisher. Mikään eikä yhtään. Detective Wozinski. No talk, working. Friendly as ever, Wozinski. Go away. Detective McQueen. Fire! You're meant to say surprise, detective, not fire. Duly, the gifts are on fire. They sure are impressive. Hei, Chief Scully. Se näyttää Dana Scullylta kyllä todella pahasti. Why are the sprinklers broken? What's going on here? Dewey, there's fire. This party is on fire. Chief, there's a fire. Here we go. I told you detectives before, I can't solve every little thing for you. Honestly, I've uncovered a crime ring, this, and I've lost my gun, that with you lot. Well, not today. I'm relaxing and having a drink. But in silence, detective. In silence. Cake, I'm going to devour that thing. Hands off, officer. We're not cutting into it yet. But Chief! Really, is the cake really more important than the fire? Actually, who brought fire? We discussed this last time. No more gifts of fire. Goddamn cops thinking they're Prometheus. Can of whipped cream. Oi, I wanted extra cream on my slice. I can 100% say this is not something I expected to do today. You received item fixed fire extinguisher. Väläppä. Officer Murakami. I love all the booze we have at these things. What about the fire? Keep your complaining to yourself, Killjoy. Mites McNugget? 2 days left to retirement and I'm in a room with an uncontrolled fire. Just like the old gypsy woman said. The gifts are on fire and nobody seems to care. Damn drunken cops. That's that taken care of. Wait, what's that? That urn. You mean our gift? Dewey, where did you get that? In that mysterious Chinese shop we visited last week. We investigated it for gremlins. Ja, gremlin viittaus. That seems like racial profiling to me. Dewey, he clearly had gremlins, which you then bought and brought to the station. Well then, case closed. Dewey, the lid was burned off, the gremlins are missing, and the station is crumbling apart. Like I said, case closed. Dewey, we need to find them before somebody gets hurt. Here, take this. But cake! We need to find those gremlins. Okay. The stairwell sitten. Detective McKing, and he said, hey, that's my kid's candy, give it back. So I told him I was the mayor's husband, then showed him my badge and fined him from obstruction of justice. Oh, you're so bad. Do it. That'll be us one day, detective. You'll be McKing and I'll be Dallas. You know what I mean. Kova. Bathroom, evidence room, reception. Must be so great for you to have a real detective like McKing around to learn from. I don't have time to talk to you. Isn't there a Wookiee or something you should be arresting? That's not what. Whatever, McLean. Live long and prosper, dork. The staff bathroom. So horrible, people only enter for the most dire of emergencies. Evidence room. Hands off, McLean. Something's broken the evidence door. Probably you and your idiot sidekick's fault. I'm going to fix it with my manly skills and muscles. If you really want to help, you can fetch me some more coffee. No need for sugar. Dallas is enough sweetness for me. Oh, you're so bad. I hate that man. But he's so dreamy. Otapa sit kahvet. I knew you were good for something, McLean. Olisiko siellä pitänyt laittaa jotain ripuilääkettä? Garage shooting range. Now that I don't need it, I find a working extinguisher. First aid kit. There's nothing in here but laxatives. Ah, somebody put them there to suggest us cops are all full of shit. Twin Lakes Police Department. How can I direct your call? Jaa. Mä arvasin, että sinne pitää laittaa jotain laksatiiveja. Gurgle. Spiked coffee. Otapa vähän lisää kahvia. Ei yhtään epäilyttävää. Keep the coffee coming, McLean. I could drink this stuff all day. I hope he's okay in there. The people of Twin Lakes need a hero to look up to. My insides, make it stop. Now to fix this with my manly skills and muscles, but mostly by finding a way to cheat this magnetic lock. If I'm seen doing that, I never leave it down. Okei, me tarvitaan asioita tohon. Officer Cal. He was meant to be a sniffer dog, but somebody decided to train him only to sniff out candy. But think of all the candy-related crimes he's been able to help solve. True, we did have an alarmingly high rate of candy smuggling in Twin Lakes. Good job, officer. Clarkkikoira. Paperwork. Hands off, my lunch is in there. Why is it hidden in work files, so nobody here will touch it? You're a wise man, Banks. What do you want, detective? Can't you see I have a reception desk to recept at? Banks was my mentor when I joined the force. That's why they bussed me down to desk cop. Dispatch. This is the first bit of actual police work I've seen in this place today. Friday evening, 7 p.m., but crime never sleeps. Us, well, we take shifts, and we're off on public holidays. Gotta take those rest days, detective. I don't know much about how all this works, but I know that's not right. It's a mug, a normal, run-of-the-mill mug. I don't know why I feel this need to comment on every item in a room. Hyvä, kommentoit. These drawers are full of all sorts of rubbish, like bobby pins. Actually, can I borrow one, Sally? You can't just have one. I won't want it back after whatever you do with it. Smart. I think I can pry the shell off. Yes. I'd be out of work. Can't talk now, detective. The system's broken and I can't figure out why. Gremlin. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Wires. He's trying to hack the database and steal all human info. We should fry him, detective. Interesting idea. The servers for the TLP. Ha, bite, ha. Don't get too close, detective. That thing is a biter. I just got... Yeah, thanks, Dewey. Thumbs up. Mites me toi saada? Without some kind of air pipe, that's just a trophy on my head. Okei. Me ei pystytä vielä tekemään Gremlinille mitään. Miten shooting range? Se jälkeen olisi jo ase saatava. How did it get a gun? Why is everything so unsafe in the station? Piu piu tihihihi. The junior lapsi. Looks like our guys are good enough shots to be stormtroopers. Hyvää roustausta. Junction box. Sprinklers, they're bust. If I want them to work again, I need to fix the system in the basement. Eikös vesi ole Gremlinille vähän niinku se paha juttu? Muistaaks mä siitä leffasta oikein? McQueen's car. Our government issued block with wheels. McKing's car. Seriously, why does he get all these nice things? A bulletproof sports car. The jerk. Hey, detective. Yep. I think you're a better detective than McKing. Thanks, Dewey. That really means a lot. I think you're a better sidekick than Dallas. I don't have her legs, though. Well, no. But if you did, that'd be theft, wouldn't it? Okay. There's a serious draft coming from those vents. The bolts probably just need to be tightened up. En tiedä miksi tohon pitäisi kypärää käyttää, mutta kokeillaan kaikki. Junction box. Dispatches junction box is screwed closed. Ei mä tarvii joku ruuvimeisseli. Construction site. Let's get the water flowing again in case another fire starts. Oi vittu. The water pipes run all over the station, from the briefing room to the shooting range. But the system seems broken right now, probably the Gremlin's fault. Lähdetään täältä. Tulee johonkin. Eikö se nyt oo? Eikö tuota se ei mene? No. Se ei oo kovin vaikee. The sprinklers should be working now. You have me out of work, you will. Gary Brinkman. Onkohan toi sukua sille Brinkmanille? Piping. Some spare pipes from the work that's happening. Fences. I think the tiny picket fences really make this place seem homely. Good addition by the chief. Pot of clay. A lump of cold, hard clay. I've no use for this right now. Builder. Toolbox. Mind if I borrow this? Why not? Can't see me getting back to work anytime soon. You don't look very busy. Power tools bust, so union says I don't work. Not my place to go against the union. You seem familiar. Do I know you? Not that I know of, no. Se on Brinkmanien sukua. Nähti se haamu. Okay, nyt meillä on monkey wrench. There are no bolts. I need to pry it open. The gremlins have broken everything else around here. I'm sure that if I didn't remove this now, it'll fall off soon anyway. Neither of us believes that, but I'm so into this. Fight the system. Dewey, we're part of the system. Speak for yourself. I'm bringing this place down from the inside. I kinda knew that. Kova jätkä kyllä. I did not expect that to happen. Feel bad about it? Nope. Let's say the vent broke cause some maverick cop was crawling through it. Hood. I'll take this from my trophy cabinet. I mean, I'll take it to be repaired. Yeah, that's a good one. Detective, how do you get all these things into your pockets? Origami? The hood from McKing's car, bulletproof but not air vent proof. Mut jos se on bulletproof, niin voiko mennä sillä tänne? I just have to angle it like this. Great, the junction box is broken and electricity is spraying out. As if this place wasn't broken enough already. I need something to activate the... Activate the sprinklers. This magnet should reverse the polarity and let me in. Evidence. Who do you think wrote these dumb scripts for a comedy game about two cops investigating weird crimes? Nothing, nobody, shut up, what? Jars full of semen from the mysterious figurine sailor case. McKing's topless self-portraits. He signed them in for the crime of being too awesome for the general public. Box of odd socks. Our best people are looking into a ring of crooked washing machines that are behind the rubber of their other halves. Oh, that was me hacking. Tää on joku uusi juttu toikin. Boxes of jam jars with one scoop taken out from the unsolved scooper case, where they'd appear at crime scenes after investigations had started. Oh, that was me. I like eating toast while I think, but always forget to bring the pot with me afterwards, so I keep opening new ones. Harmless. Dewey, we spent a lot of taxpayers' money investigating that. Harmless. Gas grenades. Knockout gas. This could be handy if I want to be able to leave that party early. Okay. A very noisy kids game. That's not evidence. I'm hiding it from Murakami until I beat his top score. Magical tome. I hope this illegal magical tome will be okay in here when the door is bust. Roleplay books, not actual contraband, but dangerous reading nonetheless. But not too dangerous for our weekly game. Dewey. Hundreds and hundreds of tiny hats. A man made them to keep mice warm during the winter, but the mice turned out to be a gang of robbers, so we confiscated them. Okay, cool. Wizard hat. All that remains from the mysterious walking luggage that ate everything case. How did the thing even get in here? This room is meant to be locked down. I'm just shocked you see them. Like see and understand them. Little green men in the station, right in my ballpark. I'm just shocked you're taking it so well. This is a world apart from your normal boring cop life. No nyt meillä on gremlini tossa. It's too dangerous to get near. I need to find a way to knock it out. That would knock me and Dewey out too. I need to find some protection first. Eli mun pitää nyt tehdä toi paper sign. Darkside. If I had any feelings of guilt for sending McKing on his dirty time, I don't any longer. Mitä mä tällä teen? Nyt me tarvittais ne putket, ne tuubit tohon jotenkin. Tää oli holding cells vielä. This room's too well ventilated. What kinds of cells in this place holding? Human, animal or vegetable? Hyvä Dewey. Poster. We put that up to cover the hole a prisoner dug to escape. Sadly for him, he dug his way to the rest of the station. Disguising Poe's protection for informing. Try not to let your incarceration get you down. Okay. Hey, Roy, detective. I'm going to use my detective skills and say you're in for solicitation. Impressive. Your guess, not his soliciting. Right, anyway, hand them over, Roy. Hand what over? Your matches and cigars. I wish I'd never met you, detective. More matches from Busty Bells. Hey, Tam. Old Tam loves to whittle. Whittle, whittle, whittle. Tam, you can't have a knife in prison. Tam can, and Tam has. I'm afraid I have to confiscate that. Tam does not have warmth for you in his heart. Tam puts his name places so he knows what's his and what's not. Fire hose. The hose they use to loop through the cell door handles to lock the place up at night. Chief Scully really put this place into sort of order, didn't she? Tuollako ne on lukinut ovet? Tosta leikataan tuubia. Eikö? Plugging this into here gives me diving helmet. The knife I took from Tam. Mitäs sillä pitää? Pystyykö sillä ruuvailemaan asioita irti? Evidence room. Toi päälle. Julie, take this hose outside and keep the fresh air coming. Take this, you little monster. While it's unconscious, I'll stuff it into my seemingly magical pockets. You received item, evidence gremlin. The gas still has this one snoring surprisingly deeply for something so small. One grenade should be enough. I'm taking this helmet off before I go out there. No need to walk around the station raising suspicions or being made fun of by everyone in the precinct. Noin. Evidence room tehty. Garage sitten. Have you ever tried to, I don't know, open something like that just using a screwdriver? I've always been more of a lateral thinker. Junction box. Now I just need to find something to rewire this with. Okay, let's see. I need to track the wires from one node to other same core node without crossing them. Oi, sai sähkö. Spike. Eek. Yes, the system is back online. Time to do some hardcore cop work. I don't need to tinker with this anymore. Missä sitten vielä? Se shooting range. Sitten pitäisi saada. This should achieve something. That was a shocking way to wrap this up. Are you proud of that pun? More than I should be. Fine, Dewey, grab the gun and I'll take this guy. Pitääkö mä nyt ottaa se yksi vielä? Missä se oli? Tää. It's passed out. Let's get it out of here. Okay, let's get back to the office before somebody sees us. Okay, let's lock these suckers into their new urn and get back to that party. Party! In you go, sleepy monster. Back to captivity, my monstrous pal. Welcome home, No niin, hyvä Dewey. Whoops. Whoops, is that it? What do we do now? Flush them down the toilet and go back to the party. We need to make a new urn, a magical one that can actually hold them. You receive items, gremlins again. Hyvä. Piste. Tumbleweed. Tämmönen pieni whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy, I'm going crazy. Saisko tosta? Ei. Didn't you see the fire, Chief? Of course, it was right there. And you didn't do anything. What can I do? If people want to re-gift the fires I got them last month, then let them. Wait, you were the one who set those fires around the station last month. They were beacons of hope, all very metaphorical. They were real fires. Metaphors can be very real. Chief, why is McKing's office so much nicer than mine? You think our very legal goblins and goose division should have a bigger office than the mayor's husband. Just be glad you're not down in the basement. Thanks for supporting the Darkside division, Chief. Don't thank me, just keep this city clean of those Oogie Boogie men. And the Oogie Boogie women. And non-binary Oogie Boogies. No discrimination in regards to Oogie Boogies. Except for the discrimination of keeping them out of Twin Lakes. Apart from that one, yes. Okay. Oogie Boogies. No talk working. Onks täällä sit jotain? Magical Tome. Ripley's cast it or not, a magical tome taken from the library. Mitäs mä sillä teen? This is good urn-making material. A lump of cold hard clay. Pitää mennä sinne clay potter juttu. It's too dry to use. Mistä me saadaan vettä? Tosta. Okay, that's softened that up. Let's do this. How do you know how to make an urn? I watched that film, Ghost, a lot. For research. Urn. There's no point if the urn isn't protected by magic it'll break, okay? Let's see. Warding rituals, spells to bypass doing the dishes and aha! A diagram for how to seal magical urns. Handy. Time for some finger crafting of runes. One down. That's 2. And that's that done. Thank goodness. Let's get this somewhere safe. Okay, lock fixed and gremlin stashed away. What have we learned from this, Dewey? Not to eat so much sugar. I'm crashing now. I don't really remember much of what happened. But I'm sure it was nothing important. Now let's get back to the party. Hey, where's all the cake gone? We ate it all. Why is this place a mess? What did you two do? Well, there was... and somebody let off a gas grenade. Nasty big pointy teeth. The car was smashed when we got there. McKing did it? Another one to file under Darkside antics. Probably for the best, yes. Okay, well you two better start cleaning. The budget doesn't allow for both your capers and custodial staff. Oh man. Chores and no cake. This day did not play out the way I hoped. Case closed. Tähän lopetetaan tämä aamusessio. Loch Mess on seuraava. Dewey and his blood wolves are attending a jamboree, but the kids rang me in a panic saying something fishy was going on. Tohon autosave. Loch Mess. Well, here I am. Camp, what am I doing here? Whatever those kids were calling about, I don't see why Dewey couldn't take care of it. Save. Quit game. Yes. No ihan hauska peli. aika helppo, mutta toisaalta semmoista kiva semmoista pientä kriksuttelua, että ei pitää sen ihmeellisempää. Mut nyt mä lähden syömään ja luistelemaan puuja ja nähdään joskus.